Hello YouTube and welcome to my Forever Creative World tour. I was just messing about on my Minecraft worlds and such, traveling around this world when I thought, I've always wanted to show off this creative world, and what better time is there than the present? I've been building things off and on in this creative world for, I want to say, a year and a half now, and it's nothing super impressive, but I thought I'd just record it how it exists today for posterity's sake. With all that crap out of the way, let's just get this started. Starting with the oldest build in the world. These two dumpy ass castles are the oldest builds in the world. These were originally meant to be content of some kind, which I'll explain later. But yeah, they're absolutely nothing special. I was gonna build, what was it? It was gonna be like 100 castles or something exhausting. Could you imagine somebody building 100 castles in one video? I know there's like 50,000 videos of exactly that. But anyways, I'm not built for that shit. I just built these two dumpy ones. And I didn't even record them. I don't know how they were supposed to be content if I didn't record it. These would be the two oldest builds of this world. And oh, the freaking moon. Every time with this crap. Time, set, day. Yay, technology. Following this highway from the oldest build that I made, because I'm trying to, make this creative world one large city. Here is the next oldest build in this world. And this actually did become content when I shittily explained the 5x5x5 rule. I used this confusing wording with modules, and it made no sense, and I explained it horribly. But anyways, this is just my showcase of Andy is Yoda's 5x5x5 rule. I've already made a whole video explaining these builds if you want to watch that. I already said I particularly thought this one was really ugly, but this one's pretty cool. But this one's probably the best, and this one's really ugly. And these two I actually built for a sequel that was never released. So, yeah, if you wanted to see a sequel, if you were one of the two people who watched that video and wanted to see a sequel, that was my best performing video I've ever made. I guess this is the sequel to that video, huh? But anyways, moving on. This is my Trump tower, for lack of a better word. Oh God, pretend I didn't say that, but it's my big ass corporate tower. It was styled to be like a skyscraper, at least you'd see in a major city. Oh, I populated them all with villagers, and ooh, look at that skyline. Look at that skyline. Ooh, but anyways, moving on. Oh shit! Ah, come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Oh, come on, you bastard! Come on! Ah, I can design a building. Ah, damn it! Don't ever do that. Yep, here's the top of Debo TV Tower. And then this one, don't ask me what I was thinking, but I was like, I need something different, and I made a corpse. It's made out of mud bricks, and it's meant to resemble like a human body, so that you were stepping into like a body. What's it called? Welcome to Rotting Man Manor. Yeah, very bizarre, very schizophrenic, but I kind of love it. I was just trying to be a little more creative than that thing was the most blandest thing ever. And as you can see, this is supposed to represent the heart. It's got a red chamber and a blue chamber. But yeah, this is Rotting Man Manor. Oh, I think the inside, I think that's supposed to be like the brain and the soul. I don't know. I have no idea, bro. And then this thing, I was gonna build my own twin towers, but the city ran out of funding, so they were never completed. There's that highway. And I want to say the next thing I did, the very next thing I did in this world, was this monstrosity, which is just I spawned a whole lot of village on top of each other to make this dystopian cyberpunk dirt punk medieval nonsense. But it's kind of cool because you got all the different villages next to each other. So it is like a cyberpunk medieval. I don't know why I keep saying cyberpunk. It's like a big medieval crossroads city where you've got a whole bunch of cultures crossing over each other. And in case I haven't emphasized it, in case you haven't guessed, this whole creative world, I'm kind of fixated on just making it one big interconnected city with lots of fun different buildings. But yeah, after those things and after that little section, I want to say the next thing I did was spawn all these villages. The Acropolis. Yes. Or the Agropolis. I don't know if it would be Acropolis with a C or Agropolis with a G. But the point is, it's a big-ass tower with a big-ass farm in it. And I think it might be the most technically impressive build on the entire thing. You know, it looks the least amateurish. Like, look, there's, like, depth going on there. I've got, like, a nice garden back here. What is this? What section is this? Okay, yeah, that's just the back garden. There's an outdoor hedge area, which I'll show you. But it's got this. I'm very fixated on large phallic buildings. I love towers. Don't read too much into that, Sigmund Freud, but I don't know. I have a fixation on towers and like fortresses, as you'll see. But yeah, this is the biggest build of the Acropolis. And let's go into the back section here. I've got a cemetery. Is there anything under here? I don't think so. I don't think I went that far. What a shame. I didn't go that far. But yeah, I've got not all the different flowers, but lots of, oh, there are some repeats. I've got different flowers, differing flowers. And here, this is where I would have given addresses. My fellow Minecraftians. Da-da-da-da-da, blah-da-da-da-da-dee. I don't know. This could be useful for the future, but I don't know. The way I built it, the way the camera angle works, it's not quite suited. I kind of messed up, but I don't know. You could still hold like conferences back here, I guess, if you could. And then this I'll explain because it's just right here. This is like my devil, angel, heart, guy, alien man statue. I also like building Steve statues. That's something I've done ever since I was a little kid. I remember when you were a little kid playing those knockoff versions of Minecraft and you would just build like Spider-Man and Captain America and Iron Man and Mario and Luigi, Steve skins. You just build that on Minecraft knockoffs, and you do that on like your iPod 3. Do you remember doing that in the cafeteria in 7th grade? Do you remember doing that? I remember doing that. Anyways, I like his pink and red sword. That's actually pretty sick, dude. That's freaking sick. And then this thing, I have no idea what this is. I have no idea where it came from. I have no idea who built it. Actually, I do know who built it. Herobrine built this. I have no idea where this came from. Herobrine came into my world and built that. I have encountered Herobrine before, if you watch my shorts. This thing, I have no idea where this came from, and it's the most terrifying thing that's ever happened to me in my life. These are the suburbs. Welcome to the suburbs. I built these two slightly different houses, and then I just copied and pasted. And it's just a nice suburbs wing of the city. I opened all the gates so the villages could be free, and they're just scattered about. I don't know, man. Don't ask. We've gone all the way around the main city block, all the way back to these things, to these guys, which is more 5x5 Andy is Yoda module nonsense fun times, which I built the skeleton and then copied it and filled it in. And it's just another example of my fixation on towers and fortresses. Here's another one. Now, here's something truly schizophrenic, or rather mathematical. Here's the original module that I probably built that guy with. The original module. I then took it. I made a star formation with it. I then took that star formation and made another star formation with it. And then I took that star formation and I made another star formation with it. And that's what the heck this monstrosity is. I wanted to build like an actual base in this shape. And oh my god, I'm just too lazy. I'm just too lazy, you guys. This was already too much work. I already never want to do anything like this again. Having it here is just proof I already did it. But wouldn't that be cool? Like a base in this shape? Oh my god, imagine doing that in hardcore survival. I would have to fake that to do that, but I don't know. If you're a hack fraud, there's an idea for you. Here's some more schizophrenia. What I think these random ass blocks were, I think because this one's identical to Debo TV Tower right over there. I think these were supposed to be blueprints for more towers and more buildings and stuff. This one's just weird. I think that's what this was supposed to be too. Could you imagine a tower? I should build that. Like, I'm kind of inspired to build that. Could you imagine like an actual tower like along those lines built with that structure? Or like that monstrosity over there, but like actually filled in? That would be crazy cool. Maybe that's a bit of foreshadowing. What? No, what the hell? Oh, I did fill them in. This is what I must have done. Is this what I did for the TikTok? Or not TikTok, I don't have a TikTok. For the YouTube Shorts? Yeah, this is what I actually did. So I did end up filling them in so I could make the Shorts video with it. Very cool. So yeah, that's just a repeat. So I guess I did end up doing it twice. But I want to say, you guys, that is absolutely... Wait, no, it's not. I need to up this. Yeah, oh, my frame rate. This was gonna be content, and then I abandoned it. Way out over here, there's not even a street connecting it. I was gonna build a Steve statue out of every wood type, and the first one I built was this farmer. It was made out of oak, and it was a farmer. I actually quite like this guy. So yeah, I had a whole list of different professions and archetypes I was gonna build out of each wood type, and oak as farmer just felt nice, just felt right. Then I didn't build any of the others, but I still might. The blueprints aren't there, and I didn't forget how to build Steve statues. But anyways, that is actually everything. Thanks for watching. If you did, you know, maybe people are more interested in this than, like, you know, Let's Plays than an identical Let's Play they've seen a million times. But I don't know, blah-de-blah, blah, 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 bloop-de-blue, bleep-de-bleep-de-blee. Bye-bye.